Everything Irie. Everything Irie.
Right on, right on, right on, right on. How your weeks, your past couple weeks been? How was your holiday, Thanksgiving, all
Fucked
of
up.
those things?
Fucked
Oh,
up. Fucked up. Life changing. Got a lot of growth and maturity out of it. Feel I'm a little bit different. Family dynamic is different now after that shit, but hey, it is what the fuck it is. We'll talk about some other shit
oh,
after the call, like all offline, but yeah.
oh shit. Oh, okay. Oh, damn. Uh,
But shit, no. Ain't no bad shit. Ain't no real
man.
bad shit. Ain't no bad shit.
Shit.
No, ain't no bad shit. I mean, I feel like at a certain point in every man's life, or just every adult's life, at a certain point, your family dynamic changes. At a certain point, when the how they say a changing in the guard is when the power dynamic shifts and changes. But it's always a reluctancy for the power dynamic to change when one person who is normally supposed to be in control can no longer be in control. But the shifting of guards don't want to be there, but it has to be there. So yeah.
I'm so lost right now. I'm not, I could be it
So
could be weed, but I'm over here like this thing is
so
speaking in
so
parables, and I'm like,
so 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 because I ain't gonna go into too much detail, but so it's at a time in my life where I got my own family, but I'm a member of another family. So at this point in my life, I'm it's my turn to run the other family and make those decisions for the other family. But being who
oh,
I am, you feel me? No, they don't want to listen, and it's at the detriment to them that they don't want to listen.
right,
But I gotta have that maturity, and I've had that maturity to stand aside and allow you to do what you want in your life because at the end of the day, we all grown. And even though I know what's right and I see what should happen, I gotta let you live and let you be
mm,
until you can't. But then even then, when you can't, I have to let you fall, which I don't want to because I love you, but I can't stress myself out and give myself a heart attack trying to make you see something that you, for some reason, can't see. So,
that's real. That's real. Damn, all right,
so I mean, it's a lot. It was. I feel it was a time that had to happen. Um,
right.
but I mean, it's something that's been happening for years. So that
Mm,
too. So I mean, it is what it is. It is still in progress. But I'm at to the point where I no longer feel like I have to get upset or angry because what I've seen for so long, my wife actually seen too. So she's like, "Damn, what you saying?" Like, yeah, you finally see that shit. All right, cool. I got somebody to say they see it too, so I ain't crazy. I know my brother already see it. He grew up with me. But for somebody
mm,
else, you're outside and you see, boom, I know I'm not crazy now. Bow.
right.
So it was validation, but also growth
Okay.
that was needed. And I feel like um not gonna say a different person after it, but uh changed to a certain extent. And not different, but just a certain aspect changed. So I see things differently and how I go at certain things will have to be different just in life in general going forward. So
Mm-hmm. Well, growth is necessary and it comes in all times. So, give thanks for that.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So as far as the holiday, I didn't. I think I saw my family that week all of 5 hours. My actual family, my wife, and my kids. I saw them all of 5 hours spread out throughout the week because I was on the road back and forth between work and going down and taking help with the family and getting back to
Right.
my house like 11, 12 at night, getting back up the next morning like 4, going to work. So I mean, like it's constant back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But at the end of the day, I say that years ago, they say watch what you pray for because the way that he gives you what you ask for is not actually the method in which you pray for, but it's only with age, maturity, and just having an open eye to get the insight that you need to actually get wisdom on your own. So I used to pray to be able to be. I pray to be a better son. I pray to be a better father. I pray to be a better this. Pray to be a better that. So those things don't get just instantly sprinkled into you. You're put in situations to become a better that. You're put in situations
Hmm.
for the skills you have to increase for you to be better, so you can attain those things because it's the works that the blessings come through, not just the words. So yeah, be careful what you wish for or pray for because you will be put in those situations to attain those prayers, or attain those blessings you prayed for. And when you're in those situations and you fail to attain those things through your works, don't look at him above and say, "Why didn't you give me this?" Because he's gonna look back down at you and say, "I gave you the opportunity to get that. Why didn't you get it for yourself?" Um, so yeah, to myself, I proved that I became a better son to my parent. I became a better family member. Um, I, I'm always becoming a better father and husband. So those things that I once prayed for, he's giving me those things now and giving me those skill sets and putting me in situations where I can continue to grow and prove those, not only to myself but those who are around me who need to see that. So,
Hmm. Hmm. He will give it to you. So it'll be how you think. You're right about that.
but enough about my deep week. How your week's been, brother? I ain't talked to you in a while.
Uh, the easy answer is okay. Man, like I guess roller coastery, if that's a word, roller coastery. If it ain't, I'm gonna make it a word right now.
There we go.
Uh, so it was like I thought little man was coming up here for Thanksgiving,
Mm,
and then found out he wasn't. So that kind of was crushing. And
mm-hmm.
then it made Thanksgiving kind of like be cool, but it won't like I don't know.
What it could be.
Overall, I'm gonna get into more about the holiday period, but basically Thanksgiving won't. It was cool. You know, I did spend it with the family that was here, so that was cool. You know, ate turkey and stuff and all of the normal trimmings and stuff. It was cool, but it wasn't. Yeah, it was just a regular day, and then
I feel you.
it was cool to be with my family, so that was cool. But the holiday itself didn't really feel like anything special. It just felt like we was kicking it with the fam.
Yeah.
Um, I say, and it was just a mediocre, you know, last couple of weeks. But I did get good news because I am gonna see little man on Christmas Day, which I didn't think I was gonna be
Okay.
able to do this year, but I will
Okay.
now. So that's gonna be a
That's
dope
some good shit.
Christmas
That's
slash
some good
birthday
shit right
gift.
there. I
Yeah,
like
so
that.
it's been up and down, but overall, you know, everything cool.
Damn right.
Yeah,
I like to hear that
everything
good
cool,
news.
but yeah. But they holidays ain't, I don't know, they feel, it ain't the same. I guess maybe because I'm getting older, so it's, you know, I'm also seeing it through adult eyes, not kid eyes now. I don't know, but it just
Well,
feel
shit.
like the
Hit
past
that
couple of
intro
years
so
have
we can
been
get
the
right into it.
holidays.
Goddamn
Well, shit. What's up, guys? Welcome to the pod.
it.
A show with three friends separated by distance, connected by brotherhood, having weekly conversations that you can join in on. And as always, on one third of the podcast. It's your boy Ted. And I'm along with.
Hey man, this the other man. This face man. Ain't no race. We at the end of the year, damn near, and we chilling. We gonna coast into the next year, man. And for our other partner who ain't here, Pat, who down getting his grind on once again, making that paper. We are all three the partners.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Shout out Pat. Pat is booked until damn near January something. He is on a super grind right now with his career. So we just shouting him out. He'll be back. You know, he might even pop in tonight. Who knows? You know he'll pull up on a lunch break or something crazy out of nowhere for his ass. But yeah, man. Uh, like we was talking about, man. These holidays just feel weird, bro. Like I don't know. Like I feel like all of them now don't feel Like even Halloween, which used to be one of my favorite ones. Just whatever. And I don't know what it is. Like I went out trick or treating with the little man last year, so it won't even like it ain't even like oh well it's because you're not participating and non participating is just uh,
Mhm.
I almost be looking at holidays sometimes like man I could have went to work, could have went and made some
Now,
money.
now, see, that's normally how I do think about holidays. But contrary to that, like as I get older, certain holidays, like um, let my personal beliefs or not even beliefs, my personal constraints against holidays or against celebrating certain holidays, letting the tight grip I have on them loose as I see my children or see my wife celebrate them more and the joy they have in them. For the longest times, like holidays has been like not a even I'm not gonna say a divided factor in this house, but I'm not real chipper or a real holiday person. So my family is they're all chipper and holiday people. And it's just me like I'm the Scrooge, I'm the humbug motherfucker. But this year I went trick or treating with the kids, and I actually had a good time. It was just me and them, and we did the little walk around trick or treat, the classical shit, the neighborhoods and shit. And I'm not really with that because I'm so paranoid of motherfuckers around my kids. But I let my guard down for a little bit and actually just had fun with them. And I was like, hey, I like this shit. Like last year and this Christmas season, I'm actually singing along with the Christmas carols and shit that they doing in the house and shit. But like, I've never really done that because my people's passed on like the week of Christmas, so that's always been a sore spot for me. But like the older I get, those holidays are getting like more joyous, but other ones are just seeming like whatever. Like you were saying, Thanksgiving really didn't feel like the same. Like,
Yeah,
I really like it just felt like a regular week to me. Like, even though I know why I didn't celebrate it, and I didn't really feel the need to. It was food still cooked. My mom and them still cooked for Thanksgiving, so the food was still there. But like the togetherness, I don't know if it's the togetherness I missed or
yeah,
just
yeah. That's what it is.
that wholesome family feeling. I don't know because like I can't put it into words, but it was something missing from that whole week. It's just something missing. Like I know where I wanted to be and what I want to be doing, but I know where I should be and what I need to do. But even in sitting down and eating food, like I was like, yeah, I got to play the Thanksgiving food, but it don't feel like that's what today is. Like I say what I'm thankful for, and I've seen everybody I love, like in different places. But me sitting down right here don't feel like it did no other year. So I don't know if I'm outgrowing the celebratory part of holidays on certain holidays and just embracing more that's more family oriented than mine, or just it's more uh, subjective. I really don't know, but I can't put a word on it. But I know like how I feel now, like in my 40s, is a lot different than I felt in my 20s to any holiday. And just in totality.
Yeah, I definitely think my late 30s and 40s have brought upon like a lot of this. Like I've been feeling like this slowly but surely, like that whole time. And it's just, I think this year was probably the worst. But I think when I was listening to you talk, it kind of made me think like I think that's what it is. It feels like everything be fragmented. Everything is like these small little pockets where it used to be like everybody. Like I remember, all right, so like, and this probably nostalgia too, probably taking over where I'm like all nostalgia drunk and wishing for the days of, you know what I'm saying, putting way more emphasis
Hmm.
on old school shit than now too. But it was like you did rounds on Thanksgiving. It was like
I
you
remember
start
that.
at one place and you go somewhere else and you might end up over here afterwards and then it was like the after party over here. And it's like everybody just kind of just be in their own little pockets now. Even looking on Facebook, I noticed a lot of like friends and stuff from high school and stuff kind of was like in little pockets, like doing small, intimate stuff, not like the big family hoorah, if you
Hmm.
will. And I think that, yeah, I think that was part of the luster of it. It was like that one day you gonna see everybody. You know what I
I
mean?
think think
And I think it
I
was the
think
same way for
personally think people
Christmas.
start
Like,
going down there in COVID. I think COVID started it.
oh, COVID. Yeah. Yeah. That did kind of say. But no, I'm gonna say because I feel like during COVID, even I feel like people was more connected, even though you might have like we said with the distance. Like I feel like everybody was so slowed down and had time to just be without having to
Hmm.
worry about going to work necessarily or going to do this or running over here. Like everybody was just kind of sat down. I feel like I saw more families doing these big Zoom calls, everybody talking to people they ain't talked to in years, everybody on the phone with each other all of a sudden. And like, I feel like it was starting to get more connected, but I feel like as soon as we was able to get back outside and get back to the hustle and bustle again, that spirit dropped. And now it's just like,
Or
now we got
did
these
that fit?
weird things like friends giving and thing. Go to your people's house. Why is you going to your friend house? They need to be in
Or
their family house too. Shit.
did that same sentiment continue with the I can pick up and pick up the phone and get close, and I ain't got to come over there and deal with what I used to deal with, because we all know in certain family environments we all gonna deal with the hey, we got the ups, but we got the downs, and now through the phone calls and I can do this, what they learned through COVID. Well, I can do this and avoid that and just go to who I want to be around. But who you want to,
That's one thing too. I do notice that like well was it over somebody was previewing like families that are like no longer talking to each other, or like parents and kids and cousins and who ain't talked to the family in this long and all this stuff like this. And I do see like there's something where like people don't they're not as apt to try. It's more like, oh, well, that motherfucker got on my nerves last year. I ain't going over there no more. And it's like,
mm,
sometimes you might need to go over there. That's part of it too. Like, some of that is part of it too, man. I don't know.
you gotta deal with your
I
family.
don't
You gotta
know,
deal with
man.
even the ones you don't like.
But
They
it's
still your
definitely
family.
weird now. Like, how I also don't know if it's maybe too commercial now too. Like, I feel like some of the feeling out of it is more like everything is about the presentation and the ritual of it instead of like the actual just enjoying the thing. Does that make sense? Did that sentence make sense to you? Like,
Yeah,
it's
definitely. Because
like,
you mean
well,
like
we want to
everything's
have
more
it. We got to have a
commercialized now.
certain thing. We got to have a certain spread. We got to have a certain this and a certain that. And it used to just be about just like,
Hmm.
let's just be together, just hang out and just enjoy that.
It's too much putting on airs now. Too much trying to keep up with the Joneses instead of just being yourself and just enjoying the time with the people that's related to
Mm,
you or the people that's
mm,
close to you, people that mean something to you. Like that's what celebratory holidays is for. Like getting what's supposed to be for, what they originated for. Like but the original premise that I was taught holidays was for family, caring and sharing. And
mm,
it ain't for that no more because it went from that to being commercialized and everybody going broke to trying to give a gift to somebody else who really don't want the damn gift and ain't gonna use the gift a month after they get it. It's some bullshit to try to say I got somebody this. Like me personally, like throughout the years, holidays have made me be less and less give a fuck about material. I care less and less about
yeah,
holidays. I care less and less about getting gifts. I have kids and I care less and less about getting them gifts. I really want them to understand the meaning behind holidays and the family essence, because as I look at the bigger part of my family, the people I grew up with and the family dynamic that we had, the large family gatherings, we don't have those no more. This family is fragmented. You got this family,
yeah,
this cousin got his family over here, this cousin got his family over here, and we don't all get together. So I believe like people have gotten lost in this gift giving shit and they get lost in the hustles and have forgotten the meaning of let's get together and just enjoy each other. Like let's get together and eat, motherfucker, socialize and be there. Because at the end of the day,
right,
that has a bigger ripple effect on us culturally than people realize. Like the less we get together, the less we talk, the less we unified, the less we on the same page. It's sometimes when family got together, conversations were had that could change shit, could move shit, that motherfuckers would
yeah,
talk about shit, the issues in the family that motherfuckers didn't know about, that Now that we together, we can solve this shit. We can get this shit together. But we don't have the conversation no more.
Oh
So
man,
motherfuckers
you
be
can
going
even
through shit,
have
and people.
those. You can even have situations like, man, because you like back in the day, because everybody was so connected and you didn't have like so many distractions or whatever the case may be. It wasn't so commercial. It was like you might start the morning off and go over to this cousin's house, end up picking up some cousin from there that end up like, well, I'm gonna ride with you over here. That won't even go end up at this dinner that you going to. But then because he went over there, now grandma done seen Aunt Ruby's son, so now she talking to him, and then she sent a plate back over there, and now these two start talking because now you just sent my baby with a plate for me, thank you, and I gotta say thank you now because that's customary, and then now them two talking again, and then it brought some people in the family together just because you was all connected and everybody was hanging out and actually
Exactly.
interactive, and yeah, yeah.
Some real shit.
I don't know. But again, I don't know if I'm just waxing poetic about, the nostalgia of it all and just missing the old days or whether it's actually like there is something to like the holiday just losing some muscle over time.
Nah,
But
I
I do
believe it
know a
is,
lot of
man.
people kind of feel that, so it must be something to it. But I
It
wonder,
is,
can like
man.
you think we can get it back, get that feel back? Please, last call. What's up, brethren?
I mean, like, damn right, I do. I do because, like, even though, like, I see with my own family, I don't believe that it could ever be like what it was because when my great grandmother passed, I knew then, like, because I knew the importance she played on keeping everybody coming together. Wherever she was,
Hmm.
everybody, all her kids and all their families came to that one place. But when she passed, the kids didn't have no need to come together. And so I knew that was gonna be a fraction. So then I knew as her kids passed away, their families would have no need, ever have an even lesser need to come together. So I know how my family played out, how it plays out in my family. Like my wife, my kids, and my close family there, like my mother, my grandmother, and shit, them. Like I know this will always be like some type of traditional shit there as far as us going here and keeping that shit traditional, and then it'll transition to them coming over here. You feel me? But as far as the
Hmm.
large family gatherings on that end, no. But as far as my wife end, it's always a large family gathering. Motherfuckers have family gatherings like 10 times a year. On her side, so I don't ever see that going away. And slowly but surely, even I've been we've been together. She passed a decade now. But you know how I am. It takes me time to get acclimated with people. So, I mean, even though I've been together this long and I've been around everybody this long, it's still taking me like everybody's still cool with me and I'm family, but I still don't feel like when I go over there, I kind of like, oh yeah, I'm at mama house. When I'm at her mama house, I'm
The
like,
brother of a
okay, I'm still
certain
at,
age, peace
you
family.
feel like I still feel like I'm at my in laws house, but I still feel like I'm loved over there. But and I feel like it'll be a little bit time till I'm be like, it's all family over here. We all have a family, one big family holiday over here. I still feel like I'm at her people's house when I go over there. You feel me? Like so,
Right.
I still love the gatherings because it's still nothing but all family atmosphere. So you get that movie type family dynamic where you see all the different family dynamics play out. You see the drama, the love, you see all that shit. I love it because it's like that classical black family shit you go see and see all the different parts to play out. So it's like a movie for
Right.
me because I know I'm not really in it, so I'm watching it. So it's cool for me because I know I don't have it on my end. So the two different dynamics that I live in, it's funny to me to see and live through. So I feel that to answer your question, in a bigger scheme, yeah, I do feel like we could get it there because there's still a lot of families who did still do get together, and there's still some people in some families that are still gonna try to make everybody get together. You still have those some people that, regardless, I don't give a fuck if everybody talking anyway. I'm gonna call everybody. Everybody gonna get together. I'm gonna cook something. Somebody. So the, those people are in the families. Those people are to be championed because they know the true essence of what it means to be family and the importance of having loved ones and having regardless of love, hate, whatever. As my grandmother always tell me, teeth and tongue gonna fall out, but families forever. So those people who really hold that principle.
He said
eh,
teeth and
eh,
tongue.
eh, yeah, teeth and tongue gonna
Your
fall
tongue
out, man.
fall
Like
out. What the fuck is wrong with your mouth?
nah, no, that means like basically that means like arguments gonna happen. Even arguments gonna happen. You gonna say some nasty shit. People you gonna say shit to each other. But at the end of the day, you still family. So teeth and tongue gonna fall out, but you still gonna be family at the end of the day. So
Man, I thought that was a double entendre now, though. I was like, man, if
Mhm.
your teeth fall out, yeah, that is true. Over time, as you get older, you will lose your teeth. But if your tongue falling out, what, you a zombie, nigga. Well, you are not alive anyway. Why are we arguing? It's time to shoot head tap you and get the hell on. The fuck?
But yeah,
That sound
I
crazy.
do feel like for those who like see the importance of it, it can't come around. But I feel like you're gonna have those families who just do the natural thing and just flow in their own directions and make their own thing within families. They'll speak and be cordial because they are related. But yeah, for some, sad to say, but for some collective families that total togetherness at a certain point it fades away. Love is still there, but that all we all go get together, we all and all the kids gonna know each other and shit. Like it don't happen. It, I wish it did. I wish it was stronger, especially in the black community, because like I see shit and I be wanting my kids to know all their cousins on both sides, because I know what I didn't have and what how it affected me by not knowing certain amount of family and not knowing family where places and shit like that. So I want them to have everything I didn't have. So I really try to make sure they know as many people and go to many shit on both sides. So uh,
The hilariousness of this whole thing is like we having this serious talk about families and the holidays, and you as you talking about families fragmenting. Last call to the brother was certain ages in the chat, and we're having like a whole back and forth with sending shots at each other. This shit is hilarious.
when are they not?
They
They're
are
always
hilarious.
two old niggas always go at each other.
This nigga, yo, these niggas is funny.
But I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. Like the order we got. I'm gonna still all the
Okay.
topics are still gonna be relevant, but I'm gonna switch it up since we on the holiday ups and downs right quick. I'm gonna go to the work life shit.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Do you feel like you have a better work life balance now in your 40s or better in your 20s?
uh, I'll say it felt better then, but it's probably better now. So the actual time I have outside of work and doing other stuff other than work is probably best now. This is probably the best I've had at this particular moment. Um, when I was doing my last career teaching, I definitely had way less of a work-life balance because I brought so much work home and it overlapped so much with just my everyday life. But having a more regular career now, I definitely would say like this is probably the best it's been time-wise. But as a young person, like a nigga didn't care. I can go work 18 hours, come home, shower, go right back out and party all night, and then go right back in there off an hour of sleep and still be like happy as a pig and shit because I was young. So it just, I didn't care. I just was happy, just living life. So I definitely think it felt better like when I was in my 20s. It definitely felt like, yeah, fuck work, I'm good. It didn't like really matter how long I was. Shit, I was having fun at work when I was in my 20s. Like, if you look at a lot of 20-year-olds now, they having fun at work. You hollering at the little girl that work in the other department and shit, like just little silly shit. Like you ain't work didn't have the same weight it had as you get into like your career or you get older, and it's such an important part of your ability to take care of so much. So like as your responsibilities ramp up, that makes work mean more. So it can change the dynamic of it depending on what you do. If it's not you doing something already that's like, I love this shit that I do. I think it might be different if you are in your passion. But if you just doing something for the check, to pay the bills and see where you can get to, I think it definitely can make work feel heavier. So it make even though you got more time, the balance still don't feel there because the weight of that shit feel like it's just always looming. Yeah,
Damn right. Damn right. So
yeah.
I feel like my 20s was my fuck up years. So I feel like I had a lot of free time, even though I was working. Really didn't give a fuck. But my work ethic was good and great. So I carried work life like I did outside life, for real. I feel like the
Hmm.
older I got more serious about work, and my work ethic just kept me in line with my principles of work. So I just got more serious about my job, you could say. Um, and outside life, you got as I got older, I got more serious because I started having kids. So the
Hmm.
balance there, it wasn't being first being a father at those ages, at the ages I was. Working. I felt like I need to put more at work so I could get more money to be a better father. So that mindset was providing less time at home because I was so dedicated to the job to provide for home. But as I got older and realizing how much I was missing at home by being so dedicated to the job to provide at home,
Hmm.
so I had to craft what I wanted and find a career that was better for me.
To make you
So
mistake at that time.
I wanted so I had to find a career that gave me the equal amount of time working and at home. So I feel like now, just now, like within the past 3 or 4 years, I've mastered that and got to the right point where I have enough time at work and a great amount of time at home.
I, I'm at the point now, man. I'm really just tired of working. I wish, Trump get rid of everything but the right shit. But he need to get rid of the jobs. Let me go somewhere and sit and relax. I want my balance to be just all life, no work. I think that's why it feels heavy now because I don't want to do it no more. Anybody want to adopt a man. But yeah, I'm damn the balance. I want it to just be done. You on mute too, bro. I don't know if you meant to be on mute, but you're definitely mooted up, my guy. But yeah, uh, fuck work life balance. I just want life, more life, as the white boy from Canada said. But yeah, and you said you're gonna make the effort. Yeah, man, I think that's my problem is now, last call. Like I be having to make the effort on these holidays, like, and that's what I'm sick of. Like it used to just naturally happen. You just get the little spirit, the little holiday spirit, and all of a sudden you start feeling chipper at certain points of the year. Like now, it's just like I really have to like lock in. I have to be intentional about doing hella activities around the same type of theme and getting myself ramped up into it. And oh, here it comes. Come on now. You can do it. You won't like it's not as natural. I will say one thing Faye said that hit home though is I do find myself now more getting a little bit excited off of the excitement of my son. Like Christmas still gets me excited because of the reaction and the joy he has around the holiday and how excited he gets to do certain things and how Christmas lights like genuinely just make his whole life like he got a Christmas tree in his room this year and thought it was the coolest thing ever because he gets to sleep under the Christmas lights. So like it's little stuff like that that do make it still have some joy, but it's like while I'm experiencing that with him, I'm excited, but as soon as that moment's over, I go back to still not have where it used to be. I just had that feeling sustained throughout the whole holiday. Even with Halloween, like I used to get excited around the beginning of October when you see people start putting up the different little fall decorations and the webs and all that. Now it's just like, yeah, whatever. Thanksgiving, I used to get real excited the whole week of Thanksgiving and be like, oh, I'm about to get fat. Oh, now it's just like, oh, I like to eat. And again, it was cool to be around family, but it's not like it doesn't have that same ramp up to it where I used to feel like it would be like seasons for holidays. Fourth of July used to feel like the whole week you oh yeah, we gotta get this and we gotta do that. Oh, we going on like Easter was a big thing. Like I feel like now a lot of these holidays just be like, cool. Yeah, we just do a little and I feel like I notice it across the board. So it's like almost like an American apathy or like are we burnt out on do we need new holidays? Do we I don't even know what the answer is, but I know it ain't just me, but I do think maybe it's a fatigue thing too. Like we've done the same things for so long, and it was there before we even was there. So it's like now maybe everybody's just fatigued out on it as a humans and like, oh, we need something else. What's the new thing? Could be technology too, make it too easy to interact with each other all the time, so it don't feel as special maybe, or people don't have that same yearning to see each other all the time or see each other on holidays and stuff because they already seen each other all week on the gram or the book or the TikTok or whatever. Yeah, musings of an old nigga, but holidays are definitely coming up. I don't know, a weird little paradox for me. I don't know. I think Christmas might be still get excited around there because it's almost like a double whammy because my birthday's right after. So even though it be chill, I still be happy. I do get a little joy. And I genuinely like a lot of the Christmas songs and stuff. Like, so it's easy for that to kind of make me happy. I think Christmas got the cheat code because at least it come with like a soundtrack. A lot of these other holidays ain't really got no hits to go with it. But you start throwing on that Temptation Silent Night or that Mariah Carey or that Silver Bells. A few good men, boy, you start getting into that action. We cooking with gas. Some of that chestnut roasting on open fires and shit. We that does change the game usually.
Christmas morning, open
I
over
had never
fire.
even thought about that to this moment either. That Christmas definitely is a cheat code holiday. Like it has its own soundtrack. No other one has a soundtrack. They come in and get y'all hyped up with the pump with the music. Christmas got like not only just
Halloween,
decorations, they come in with hits.
Halloween,
What? Kay Wang with
Halloween,
Halloween ain't got no hits, man. Ain't nobody out here damaging no that damn. What's that damn?
Thriller,
This is what wants to about us, man. You shut up. Not
Thriller.
about that don't go harder than Merry Christmas from the Temptation.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
That ain't no Halloween song. That man was talking about paparazzi.
That what the video do. The video is like a horror movie.
The video ain't that with Michael Jackson riding on like a train or something like that. or like
No, it's just
little.
no. It's Rockwell walking through a house and shit. Somebody watching him and shit.
Oh, oh no, that's leave me alone. Damn, you right. Whatever. Yeah, I get it. I get you know. I ain't got it. You got it. You got it. I was going to try to argue some more. I ain't got nothing on that one. You got it. Once I done fucked up which video and even is yeah, you win, buddy. You obviously know the fuck. You talking about way more than me right now. Mm, okay. Hmm.
Oh shit! Excuse
Yeah.
me.
You
What's up with
good?
this? Oh yes, I'm good. And are you ready for the favorite topic of the show?
Oh Lord. Yeah, I reckon so.
Oh yes.
Y'all, we're gonna do it again this week. It is time for none other than Tis is top three. Yay! And this
Yeah.
week's Tis top three is brought to you by the year 1998. Because y'all know we've been doing the little switch up with the Tis top three, where instead of actual a top three per se, we give all three things from 19 whatever or whatever the year is. Uh, we started with 1990. Right now, we are all the way in year 1998. Um, I told y'all last week this is gonna you're gonna start seeing some really good years for a lot of this, and this did not disappoint. Uh, so we got our best event, our best movie, and our best album from the year 1998 that we gonna get into. Which one do you want to start with? Event, album, or movie?
We can start with movies.
All right. So for me, I was torn in two directions. I had one movie that I didn't really watch in that year, but later on it became like one of my top three favorite movies of all time. And then I had another movie that I watched hella much in that year. Like it was damn near like a part of a ritual or a group of movies that I just always was watching. And then now as an adult, I'd be looking like, man, that shit was a bad movie. That was not a good movie. It almost said, well, anyway, let me just give you the movies. So I'm gonna start with the one I actually watched a lot that year, and that was Belly. Um, Hype Williams set the page for people to come from other genres of filmmaking to come into the movie making game, and he basically just made one big music video that kind of paced like a big music video. Like it was running random scenes. It kind of told a narrative story, but you had to piece a lot together on your own. Um, Visually, it looked cool, but it was not a lot of there at times with the storytelling. Um, I feel like it set the tone and it set the foundation. Like Belly walked so that Tubi could run. Um, like I feel like it set the palette for people to be cool with like really bad acting, as long as there was like little funny moments and stuff like that. Like so, I feel like it definitely changed the what we would be cool with from movies, and we've never been the same. And now you got Tubi, because Tubi is just a bunch of Billy's wannabes back to back to back, and sometimes with supernatural stuff. Um, but yeah, Belly. Now the other one was Half Baked. I didn't watch this movie in 1998. I was just getting I don't know. I like movies if they weren't like big hits at that time or like well known or if a lot of people was talking about it or something. I just didn't really know. And I feel like Half Baked was one of the movies that in the year it came out, it wasn't like a big hit. So it kind of got rushed to VHS, kind of swept under the rug for a lot of people, became like more of a cult hit. And I wasn't in that cult at that time. I was, I, you talking about it in high school, so I'm still watching wrestling and shit. I'm still a normal teenager. I'm not really stuck on. I'm not a cinephile like I am there, where I sit there and just find movies and love movies like that. But I was just kind of watching whatever was actually popular or what was around or I could find or what the people around me were kind of exposing me to. So yeah, but as an adult, that movie is, man. I watched it almost every day my freshman year of college, and to this day, it's one of the movies that I can damn near like recite along with the movie, the whole damn thing. It got so many quotables that are used in my friend groups and in the the spheres of people that I hang out with. Like, boo this man that comes from Half Baked, right near the beach, boy. Like, just oh man, great movies. But 1998 gave us both of those. I guess you would say cult classics. Yeah, your movies, fake.
I'm gonna go. Well, shit, you took two of mine with Belly and Half Baked, but just in case, I brought two others along. There wasn't favorites then from '98, but as I got older, I started watching these two movies, and they're both two great movies to me, and they're from '98. I'm gonna go Fallen with Denzel
Mm-hmm.
Washington and The Truman Show.
Time is on my side. Two, actually, yeah, those are good movies right there. Those are good, solid picks. Like big movies. Yeah, I follow. You are, my guy?
Oh yeah, man, just got some family shit over here, man.
Oh, okay. I'm like, this nigga
Yeah,
said his
it
movies
was,
and then just muted up on.
yeah, yeah, just going back and forth, man. That's the
I
little
guess you.
one,
I guess
little one doing her damn thing right now. So I'm gonna have to be
I
daddy duty
understand.
and try to be face on the pod at the same time. But yeah, man, like Truman Show, like the way the way they did the Truman Show and the way the ending reveal. Yeah, I just fuck with the whole premise. It gives like a the simulation theory what people think going on now, or that conspiracy theory of the simulation, a bigger premise now as you look into that show and look at the theory they have now fallen. Just the demon passages based on touch, and you think it's dead at the end, but you got to realize in the beginning of the movie how he motherfucker said, "I'm gonna tell you about the time I almost died." Like, damn, this nigga didn't die. Shit, he's the cat. Sorry for the spoiler if you didn't see it, but whatever. But yeah, those are my movies.
I definitely think those are two movies that helped me to kind of get into twist endings and like more into movies where it's like you're trying to figure out the plot as the movie's happening too. Like you're the detective too. I always liked those books growing up, and I think the mid '90s started ushering on a lot of those movies coming
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
forefront, and I definitely fell into that. When to this day, that's one of my favorite genres of movies. Like Glass Out, Knives Out actually has a new movie on Netflix that's coming out that I'm excited about.
yeah.
If
I'm
you're
about to watch
familiar,
that shit. Yeah.
then you know. If you know, you know on the Knives Out, but that joint about
Oh yeah, fuck with
the
that glass onion.
yeah, 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 so it's on that
Mhm.
same vein. So I'm excited to see that. But those are two movies. 98 had a couple movies like that that just was like
Mhm.
they brought in that suspense thriller slash
Twist.
mystery, almost detective mystery twist ending. Like, and you see it ramp up year after year. Like I know as we get more into the late '90s, early 2000s, you gonna really start to see it ramp up, and then by mid 2000s, like that's almost like the expectation for almost every type of movie. Some
Hmm.
type of a twist, a hook, some little subversion of what you thought was gonna happen, type thing. But yeah,
Yeah. Shit, as we go on the albums, I'm gonna say mine and step away for a few seconds as you go into yours. Apologies
uh,
about that. Like I said, I'm in two places at one time. But for my albums from '98, I know one I'm probably hit on yours, if not one or two. I'm gonna go. We start off with R. Kelly, the R album. Uh, hey, sorry y'all. It is what it is. My second one is DMX. Is Dark and Hell is Hot. And my third, I think probably my all-time
that's a
favorite
big
album
one right there.
is
That's a big
Aquemini,
one.
Outkast Aquemini.
98 was a fucking dog year for albums, boy. That shit had
Yes,
everything.
yes, indeed, top to bottom.
Everything. God damn, Aquemini, that was one of the best albums.
Be right back.
That's like in my top five albums of all time, period. I love that album. Um, Definitely the DMX album, that Dark as Hell is Hard, that shit changed hip hop. And I remember performing Stop Being Greedy at the little talent show at NYSP. All my little hood kids know about NYSP. But yeah, man, I definitely remember them days. Oh man, walking around with the shirt off and a bandana around my head, shaving my head. Everybody trying to be rough riders. Oh man, good time. That was a classic year for albums because you had those three like major albums, and then my pick I had Lauryn Hill, The Miseducation of
Okay,
Lauryn Hill.
justification. Okay, classic,
Yeah, like
classic.
again, classic. Like one of the back when you would have albums where you really had no skips. Like every song was, oh, I could just let this ride.
Oh yeah,
Skits and all, man. That was a good time for music. And like you're talking about albums that had that type of vibe to it, like a criminalizer no skip. Like you can let that shit go, and your listening pleasure is set for the next. You know what I'm saying? How many minutes out that album is long, but man, yeah. Damn,
man.
98 was a beast year. Them
Yes,
mid 90s, man. I tell you what, man. As we get into the events on topic of this from 98, man, like them mid 90s, and a lot of it was due to this guy that I'm gonna talk about in a second. Cause he definitely ushered in like a good little era. Like we was coasting, living kind of good for a little bit. Them mid to late '90s when we
hmm.
had old Bill Clinton in there,
Oh yes,
it
sir.
was good, man. And then they came and ruined it with that damn Lewinsky trial.
Oh, yeah, here we
And that was
go.
my
Here we
event.
go. That's
It's the
mine
biggest
too.
event of the year because it spawned so many things. Like the trickle effects are still here. Like it made the Clintons demonized by the Republicans to this day, to the point where a lot of the stuff that Biden deals with is because of his relation to Hillary and the other Clintons, and a lot of that old stuff is stemming from that. It gave us uh the Al Gore election where he lost the damn Bush. It gave us like it, it gave us the actual term Lewinsky being used as like a way to describe somebody getting that neckage. Like it knocked it almost made Bill Clinton even more of a folk hero with black people. Like it almost made him like
Hmm.
cooler to us. Like because I remember everybody was like thinking that I guess the other side thought that there was gonna be like something that like ruined his public image. I remember him still like having a really good approval rating and popularity rating. Like he was uh, like oh man, so, to this day, like he was the impeachment thing. Like that was the first time I had seen a president get an impeachment case put on them, or where they was trying to impeach him. Like, and I remember being so confused. I was like, so they gonna try to impeach him because he got some hate,
Hmm.
and it was so confusing to me. I was like, what? But yeah, so hey man, we once had a president that was just trying to get impeached because he got some head, not because he did actual, acts of like actual crimes. Now look at what we got. See, y'all should have
Now we got
let us
niggas
pay
got
bill.
34 felonies. They
I
got
mean,
34 felonies now. Shit.
run it.
Head is the least of the worries.
Not at all. But yeah, that was my event, man. I think the Lewinsky is, yeah, the Lulu.
Good
The
old
fact
Lucy
that you
Lou.
can say that, you can just be like, yeah, man, getting that Lulu. Everybody be know exactly what you talking about.
Now,
And
after that Lulu incident, go ahead.
I remember at that time too, this term wasn't used like that at this time. But Monica Lewinsky was a hear me out back then. Like, hey, look, I ain't saying go baddie, but I get it. If you Bill Clinton, looking at Hillary every day, you might knock. And she had that Jennifer Aniston haircut back then. All the white girls had when they had that good coat. Man, I get it, Bill. I understand.
Uh,
They said you was
I
right,
was
but
gonna
I
say looking at Hillary for one day.
right. Hillary looking like Joe Biden in the face, man. You know right? I might get a little. She
Shit,
coming there
you got the
grinning all
same,
big and shit.
you got the same haircut
And
as Biden.
he like black people, so she coming there all fit.
Mm-mm. Yeah, damn Hillary. Mm, yeah, that gotta be stressful.
I
Mm.
remember even looking at young Hillary. I used to be like, "What the hell you seeing?" All right, my G.
It was all a power move. It was all a power play. He was trying to get into politics the
Man,
whole time.
it had to be good. He could have
Man,
cut that power. Cut my power
I,
off. I don't even like
I
power
go,
like that.
I go from we go from more lighthearted topics. Don't want to jump into something more a little bit more serious. Um, somebody brought it to my attention earlier this week because I don't really be paying attention to much news because I've been having so much shit personal go on the past 2 or 3 weeks myself with the family and all the other shit I briefly spoke on earlier in the show. But
Go ahead and get it
there's been
in
a
real quick, my boy.
in Florida recently there was a teacher, a young teacher that was recently arrested for sending indecent pictures or having indecent conversations with a young student. Um, when she sent these photos or text messages to this young man, he promptly showed. Well, he didn't show his mother. His mother went through his phone, I believe. She saw
Mm.
everything and she reported it. This young lady was promptly arrested. But in social media, they were asking, "Well, why she arrested? She looked good. She looked good. Why he tell what?" Like this is the wrong. To me, this is the wrong mindset to have. Because and the flip
Mhm.
side, if this was a male teacher and a young female, everybody would be
You're out of
shit.
here.
Yep, trying to hang this man. But because it's a so called good looking female and it's a boy, it's supposed to be looked at the other way. No, because at the end of the day, that sexual attention will cause that young man trauma and have him looking or treating different people differently later on in his life
All right,
based
but hear
off
me out. What
his
was it? What's the
interaction.
name again?
I don't forgot the lady name, but it happened in Florida. It was a little light skinned girl. It was a whole bunch of them. I was trying to remember some of the names, but there's so many motherfuckers. I ain't writing none of the names down. Shit, bunch of freaky motherfuckers.
Oh
It's a coach.
man, this
It's a coach. It's a coach in Virginia for guilty for the same thing. He on the run.
you know what it is, man. I don't know about the dudes, but I think what the ladies is, man. You got these young ladies And with these steroids and these food and stuff, these kids are bigger and older looking, and they're exposed to a
Hell
lot
no.
more like adult conversation earlier. So you got this weird little mix of like eighth
It's more
grade
between hell
boys,
no.
12-year-old boys, 13-year-old boys that like can talk some cool lingo, and it's such a mixture of like age ranges now. So like when you get on the internet, right? Everybody's listening to the same music, they're watching the same memes, getting the same jokes, doing the same little dances and all that. So it's like more of a overlap of like it used to be a time where a 12-year-old could have nothing to talk about with one of these 20-some-year-old teachers, right? But now it's like, well, they might actually enjoy each other's company weird enough. So I can see like if you
Mm.
already a pedophile, this falls a PDF file. I don't know how to say it. Whatever you got to say so that you two leave us alone. But you know what I'm talking about. These folk that already got these afflictions mentally, I can see how. Oh well, this yeah. Well, let me go and holler at this dude. And a lot of these young girls like they jumps.
I think
Like
you
a
just
lot of
gonna get
these girls
all
is jump
people.
off, man. If you want to be honest, and they, just because they teachers don't mean they not like. I think people forget like in
Freaks is
all
freaks.
occupations, yeah, you still got these nasty people. You still got these predators. You still got these mentally ill folk. You still got these crazy people. You still got these nasty
Everybody
people. You
got
still
bills.
got these whatever. Everybody is all. Everybody's everywhere now. So like,
Everybody got bills.
just because they teach us, and you know Florida a crazy place anyway, but just because they teach us don't mean that like it makes them good people. You should have good people working in your schools teaching, yes, but that doesn't negate the fact that like teachers are still not infallible or something. So I'm not surprised. Like this was going on when we was in high school. So it ain't like it's even
Mhm.
nothing new really. It's like it's just you get more stories of it now because you got more media. But
Yep.
when we were growing up, everybody knew the teachers at different schools that dudes was knocking off and that was having sex with the little girls.
Nasties.
Like it was known. Like even the women teachers that was knocking off the little girls and the male teachers that was knocking off, like everybody knew these people. So it's not even like
Mm-mm-mm.
I think this been going on forever. It's just that now it's fodder for like it's easy little rage bait and clickbait on the internet. You post one of these news stories and you know, oh, it's gonna get people debating back and forth, get people telling crazy stories in the comments, getting engagement. So I think that's really what we talk about here, because yeah, it's been happening. Somebody else gonna fuck a kid. They nasty out here, man. These people are disgusting. They can't really tell them it's good versus evil. It's us versus them.
Throw their ass under something. Shit. It's a
And yeah,
building.
I
It's a
don't like.
building.
I will say this, man. You know, we laugh and joke about, oh, well, it should look good, like, but at the end of the day, like, it is still predatory behavior. It's abuse. It's these kids ain't really developed enough to make no decisions, male, female, or otherwise. So like it's disgusting. And as a
Yeah.
parent now and as an adult now, I like when I was a teenager, you're a horny kid, so you think it's cool. Hey man, I wish that the hot teacher would come, But then you get to be an adult and you're in that hot teacher's age range, and you realize like what in the hell what would even provoke, like why would that be attractive?
Mm-hmm.
And it's really, yeah, it's just people weird. The
Man.
easy answer is people weird and disgusted, and that's in all occupations. It just sucks that teaching allows these people to have like such easy access to the
Yep.
sources there. weirdness and nastiness and afflictions.
Oh yes, indeed.
Yeah, man. Some crazy folk. I'm sure there's some damn Santa elves out there doing some nasty shit right now.
You little nasty, you actual little nasties,
Right.
teeny nasties.
Just people just nasty, man. The older I get, the more I realize how disgusting humans are.
Yeah, my
It's
damn
fucking
nigga.
filthy, man. It's bad. But yeah, man. Happy holidays, niggas. That's what we
Watch your
get.
family.
Hey, hey,
Watch your family.
hey, the nigga told you a few years ago, hide your kids, hide your wife.
That same shit just popped in my head.
He told you what to do, and people ain't listen to it. They thought it was funny. They won't make it a song, nigga. Was telling you.
It was being
It's
real with
happening.
you.
They coming. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
World is a crazy place, man.
I ain't doing nothing but getting
Be
crazier.
safe out here, everybody. Be safe out here, man. And watch your kids. Make sure you're very vigilant as a parent, because that helps too when you actually get on their nerves. Your kids should not be so buddy with you that they don't get like you don't annoy them. You should be a source of annoyance. Go check their shit. Stay on them. Ask them a million questions. Be all up in their friend group. Be nosy about your kids. Shit.
Yeah, all that shit.
So hopefully, if somebody is trying to groom your baby or trying to set them up to take advantage of, you can catch it when it's still on the communication vibe and put it into it right then and there. But yeah, man,
Let a motherfucker know just how crazy you really are.
that ain't got to pop out of show, nigga. All I'm saying.
Doom, 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 doom.
But yeah, yeah, man, that's all I have to say about that.
That's all I. That's all I got, brother.
Well, all right then, man. Hey, man, this has been the most concise part we've ever done.
I believe it has been.
Usually we hit the 3, 4, 5 hour mark. Lord Jesus, look at us. We growing. And I don't
Hey,
feel like I left something that I wanted to say off or nothing. Like I don't feel like I had to rush my answer. I still feel like I got all my conversation points in.
I feel like I had time to fully articulate my point and let it grow and mature to the point where everyone got it.
And let it what? Go roll.
Grow, grow, and
Go
mature till
roll. I
everyone
was
got
like, what? The
it.
four
Grow.
arm beast? Go
Not
roll.
Goro.
That was like go roll. Okay. Oh, we put little accents on words now. We trying to make words fancier than they should be. Nigga, just say go. Go roll. What? Ain't no extra syllable in there. Like Eminem just rhyming shit with orange. No, an orange don't rhyme with shit. No, it don't.
Orange.
Like, you ain't about to just
Boring.
change the pronunciation because you like it.
But the
Man, go
orange.
roll. We going to go roll some stuff. Y'all see my garden. Y'all be surprised at what I can go roll.
Give me
This
sour, sour.
nigga, man.
I got that Goro, man.
Right, right. That's just crazy. Oh, the shit my high brain locks in on is so stupid.
Shit.
All this profound shit we done talked about today. Good ass conversation, my brain lock in on the fact that you said go, bro. Oh,
Oh
good night,
shit,
everybody.
man.
This is look, man. If y'all been wondering where we been at, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. T's been roller coaster. It's been a lot. I'm tired, and
You
yeah.
damn right.
So. This is what you get on the replacement day. Because yesterday, Face was ready to get it in and pod, and I was like, "Yeah, I need a, you can't do it, please. I need to just sleep. I don't want to do anything." Uh, so yeah, man, I don't know what they got to do with anything, but I was going somewhere with it. I had a place I was going,
Mhm.
but I done lost it. I done
What
lost
we
it.
hear now?
It's gone. It's gone. Yeah, y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. And thank y'all for being there with us, man. If y'all ever want to support, feel free to do so. You can do so by going to dollar sign Podnas one, dollar sign Podnas one on the Cash App if you want to support monetarily. Also, you can support real easy for free by just hitting the like, the share, and subscribe buttons. If you're new to the channel, make sure you sub up. Have your could just hit the like. I don't care if you like it or not. Just hit the like, man. We just need the engagements, man. It really does help us a lot. And if you do think somebody will resonate with their information or the conversations we had, please go ahead and share this with them so they can join the conversations as well weekly. And you hit that sub, make sure you hit that little bell and check to make sure the notifications is on because sometimes you won't know when we are uploading and stuff or when we're going live. So doing that notification bell helps you to do that if you want to support the channel and you want to do that financially, but you also want something back in return. Face, how can they do that?
They can go to either partnerscloset.com or archeryclothing.com. Either way, you'll end up with some partners merchandise. The main site is Artre Clothing, ARTRE clothing.com. Um, everywhere, well, everything from hats to socks and everything in between. Partners only, partners. You can also find my personal personal um shit, Artre Clothing, AC83. Get your shit there. Everything from hats to I don't have no socks with that, but hats, shirts, and pants, I believe, but a couple jackets too. Check it out. But when you go there, you instantly get 20% off. It is what it is. ARTRE clothing, Artre clothing, partners closet. Yeah, shit, y'all know how to play the rest of the shit. Come get it. Come look at it. Shit. Just go to the page. Every piece of engagement helps. Yeah, I'm high too, shit, nigga.
That nigga, the only place you can get my, my shit. Hey, yo, that is the funniest thing I have heard in my life, man. You look like it's the only place you can just come get my, my shit. But y'all, please go to Potter's Closet and go get entree clothing. Come and go get face and shit. Go get shit today. Oh man, that was fun as hell. Um, yeah, you never know what's gonna happen around here, guys. Also, man, if y'all want to support and have weekly conversations with us and continue the conversation out here with us, feel free. Hit us up on all social media platforms at the partners. That's at sign at THEPOD. And then, yes, that's on the Twitter. That's the Facebook. I mean, that's the Twitter, the Instagram, the Blue Sky, the Thread, the whatever, the Twitch. Everything is at the partners except for the Facebook. The Facebook is Tears Face Pat are the partners. You have to type it in like that, but you'll find us. If you just type the partners in for real somewhere, you'll find us. And hit us up, man. We love to have the conversations with y'all offline or, on other platforms. You can also send us stuff you might want us to react to, topics throughout the week, or just conversations that you want to have throughout the week that and you don't want to wait till the pod to have them. So hit us up. We, love hearing from everybody out there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And yeah, I've been one
Yeah.
third of the pod. This is your boy Ted, and I've been along with.
Yeah, man, this space, we here. You was here, we was here. Enjoyed the convo, share it, keep coming back for more. For our other third, Pat, who's still getting the grind on, making that
Yes,
money.
sir.
All three other partners could have been anywhere else, but you joined us. Keep joining us, man.
Yeah, thank y'all so much. And speaking of joining us, man, thank you for last call and the brother of a certain age for pulling up and joining us as always. You know, the other two partners, you know, it's always good to have them in the house. Shout out to everybody out there, man. I don't know what this holiday schedule is about to look like as far as us, like what days stuff gonna be going on, because y'all know we have families. I'm actually gonna be driving to Georgia to go see my son for Christmas. So I don't know. We're gonna figure some stuff out, but we'll keep y'all posted over the next coming week. So I'll actually be posting stuff on our like our community tab or whatever, so y'all can keep updates as far as what we got going on. I'm gonna get better with doing that this week. But yeah, we'll holler at y'all, man. Hopefully, Pat, we can get Pat back next week. If we can record on the correct night, if I can get my life together. Um, yeah, man, we about to be about this thing, man. Like I said, I've been here. That was Face. Pat out there working. We love y'all. Peace, nigga.
Peace out.
Peace, Negro.
You're
Hee
the
hee.
most